What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Tiger Tea. I'm Tyler, and today, checking out more Domics. We're going to be doing Sober Convos Part 2. We did Sober Convos a little bit ago. Go check that out. That was great. And I've turned out that I love Domics. I love Domics videos, or at least the Sober Convo one. So we're doing Sober Convos 2, Prisoners and Trolleys. So yeah, let's see what they have to say. Whoops.
Thanks to Audible for sponsoring this video.
You're welcome.
Read with your ears with a 30-day trial, granting you one audiobook and 500.
My wrist hurts. I don't know why.
Did you heard it?
No, I woke up and it hurt. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I did heard it.
Astute observation.
You're welcome, John. I am a
Stupid.
professional.
I've been diagnosed.
All right. Would you rather release 100 criminals, like from jail, or jail one innocent person?
Like for life?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez.
Are you okay? Is your wrist hurting? He's bamboozled. What was that?
100 criminals or one innocent person?
I mean,
well, actually, now that I think
what are
about
they
it,
criminals of?
I think I'd release the 100 criminals because they'd just catch them again.
You don't know that. And I also don't know of the severity of their crimes.
Exactly.
Like, what if they're all the most notorious?
It's a variety pack.
Yeah, I think I'd straight up ask the person themselves.
That was my answer.
No, you get no contact. You just have a button.
Yeah.
Jail innocent. Release 100.
Because I have to pick.
Release. The moment they're out, they're already wielding weapons and stuff too.
See, this is the
They're
thing.
ready to go.
It's like when you're not affected by it directly, you usually think, oh, like, you know, it's fine. It's a good thing. Like the 100 people staying in jail is better. But what if the one person in jail was like your best friend or?
So would you rather like not know anything about the innocent person?
Yeah, I think I'd rather
That
not
you
know
may
so
or
I can
may
make
not
an
know.
Objective decision. If it meant one life versus 100,
This is kind of like the what's the train question?
the trolley problem.
Yeah, the one where it's headed towards a group of people that are unaware, and then you have the power to switch it over and kill one person instead. If you do nothing, 4 people will die, but you'll know that you could have done something. Versus you can actively switch the railing.
You can
and
actively
one
kill that
but then it's
person.
like you had to intervene, and your own action got somebody killed.
If we don't know anything about the people involved, then I'm choosing the one.
Yeah.
Your inaction is worse than your action.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
why
I
would
can see
you
that.
act?
Well, because it's like it's scary to do it.
Scary to forcefully choose one.
Yeah,
person.
you gotta think like, oh, I'm about to kill somebody. Like that's kind of hard. Versus having to do nothing and
I don't know. For me, it's like if I didn't do anything when I could have, it's the same as if I did something.
Sure.
that's the
Yeah.
argument. It's like.
Yeah. So me letting the 4 people die is gonna be heavier to me than if I just killed the one person, not vice versa, like what other people are thinking.
But you don't know that until you've actually like tried it. Like one day you're gonna be like, I murdered somebody, and that might like weigh something.
That's what he's saying. Like he's the type of person that thinks in his head that he has murdered someone regardless.
Yeah,
of
like
what
because
choice he
the
made.
way I see it is like me not acting is murdering 4 people. So me choosing to kill the one is the lesser of 2 evils.
Yeah, if the 4 people were turned around and the one guy was facing the camera, then it's like just make it harder.
No, that wouldn't change. I meant like who is it? Like okay, if you, Dom, and Claire were on one track.
Wait, I'm not sure
And
if I
then
want
it's
to
like-
know this.
And then it's like I don't know, the love of my life on the other track. Like that's an actually like more.
It's that Demon Slayer.
I'm gonna have to make at that point.
But are you the love of her life?
Ooh, that's a question.
So I just choose my friends.
Killer.
Killer.
I want to live.
I also hope that like
Crush, if you save us, I will be the love of your life.
no, I just meant
I will take it upon myself. What if death? Sure, it hurts, but what if it wasn't permanent? Like you could respawn. What if we go back to the trolley question? Like you choose whatever 4 or 1 person, but you know they'll respawn,
Oh, then I don't care. I'm just gonna walk away.
I don't care.
but they still feel the pain of death. Of like
Not
that
my
impact.
problem, dude.
Oh no, now it's not your problem. What?
If they're gonna come back,
Yeah, I mean it's
So
true if
you
they're gonna
just
come
worry about
back.
the permanence of death,
yes.
but you don't care about like how they feel.
Think of it this way: if I walked away from 4 people getting hurt and coming back, at least I didn't cause the pain to them. Like people are gonna respawn, then it doesn't matter.
John, think about it this way. It's 4 people that remembered that you didn't pull it, and they're not gonna come and kill you.
That changes
Okay,
things. That
let's say,
changes
like,
things.
Someone does cut off your arm, but it's not enough to kill you, would you kill yourself to stop feeling the pain, just so you could like revive?
I mean, will my arm regrow if I don't kill myself?
No.
Well, when you respawn, you're like fully healthy.
Yeah,
like,
but then if I just decide to go and not kill myself, do I just live the rest of my life without an arm until I die? Then I kill myself. I break my arm.
It's an easy decision, I
But then,
think.
like, I guess back on the topic of choosing 4 to 1, I guess my justification for if I was to let the 4 people die is that what if that was supposed to happen, you know? Like, it was naturally gonna happen regardless, so...
Oh, natural selection.
Who was I?
Natural
to alter
selection.
What was about to happen or should have happened. So
That's a fair response. But is that really how you feel, or do you just not want to be the one responsible?
What if you saw the villain putting those
The
people
villain?
there and trapping it? Are you still gonna call that natural?
no,
selection?
that's not natural. So that's completely. Oh, you mean like, but there's still one dude on the other track, so I have to choose.
Yeah.
I would switch it and then run out and be like, dude, run! Dude, get out the tracks.
And then everyone says, no, he's tied to the tracks, John. He can't do anything.
well, the original thing is that they're workers and they have the earphones on, you know, the ones that block out sound, and they're turned around. That's how it goes.
Oh,
He
okay.
can't hear you. He has AirPods.
His AirPods.
All right, so you could either choose 4 people, the one person, or there's a third track.
There's
that
3
aims
tracks.
to train towards you, but it only hits like your leg. Would you lose a leg to save 5
To
people?
save strangers? No. I'm self-okay. One of them whole.
But what if one of them is attractive?
It won't matter. She won't see me the same way without my leg.
What?
No, but what
What if one of them is
Oh,
attractive?
you saved, like, you're so noble.
It's a callback.
I want to marry you. There you go.
I saved your life and then I like bounce over to her on one leg.
I want to say that I'd be noble or try to be noble enough to sacrifice my one leg, but I don't know if I'd actually do it in the moment.
There's too much like you could lose, like losing like
DDR.
hobbies.
Okay, wait. If I lose my leg, I still live, right? Like,
But you can't race ever again.
what do you mean,
How you gonna race with one leg?
John? Let me tell you about the story of Billy Monger. There's an actual. He's a Formula driver. He lost his legs and he.
Both?
Yeah. Like he actually lost because he got into an accident and he's still racing.
Well, I'm an asshole now.
Yeah, get fucked.
So, yeah.
Now that girl is going for that guy
Yeah.
because you're insecure about your single leg.
Okay, but like there's stuff that I want to do that I can't do without, you know, like legs, like Taekwondo, for example. I can't kick with a stilt.
Okay, but are you doing taekwondo now?
Yeah. He makes a good point.
Hey man,
You're gonna decide to do taekwondo when you lose your leg?
you don't know my New Year's resolution.
Speaking of New Year's, happy
Okay.
2020. Some of you are probably on your way with your resolutions already, but if you haven't decided yet, how about experiencing more books? More specifically, by
Okay. Yeah, that was great. I really come to like these sober convo videos. No, 2 of them now, because it's just like it's just 3 friends just talking about nothing. It's great, you know, because you know there was that whole like the trolley thing they were talking about. You know, 4 versus 1. You know, it's a tough conversation. You know, because it is really like there really isn't, from what I remember of like the original thing. There's not really a right answer because it's all like where you put your morality, right? Because it is like, oh well, if you like the act of pushing the lever means that you are now active in the action, so that might cause you to not want to kill the one person, even though killing one person is less than killing 4 people. Because some people look at it as, well, like if I don't touch anything, then that was just gonna happen. While other people are like, yeah, but you are put in the scenario specifically to make a decision. So even if you do nothing, nothing is your decision. So you still technically decided to kill 4 people, even though you didn't touch the lever. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, that was good. The whole I do want to just say this too, like the whole what if one of them was attractive? That's a callback to the first sober convo video. So if you haven't seen that, make sure to check that out because they had a whole thing of like, yeah, there's a whole like airplane story about an old lady who was getting too close to one of them, and they were like, yeah, what if they were attractive though? Would that change how you felt about that moment? So definitely go check that out. And yeah, that is it. Let me know what you thought of the Sober Convo 2. Let me know what other stuff you want me to watch. And until next time, make sure to watch more cartoons.